This is WENY News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Cody Carlson. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. President Donald Trump has announced his nomination for the United States Supreme Court. Judge Neil Gorsuch is a 49-year-old federal appellate judge from Colorado. The court has been operating with 8 judges since the sudden death last February of Justice Antonin Scalia. If confirmed, Gorsuch would continue the ideological balance that existed before Scalia's death, with 4 conservatives, 4 liberals, and Justice Anthony Kennedy as a swing vote between the blocs. Trump selected him from a list of 20 potential justices compiled during the presidential campaign. Well, a national aerospace company just landed a big contract with the U.S. Navy for its plant in the southern tier. Lockheed Martin signed a $66 million deal to make radar units at its plant in Owego. The radar kits will be used on the MH-60R Seahawk helicopter fleet, the Navy's most advanced chopper. The Seahawks helicopters are used mainly for anti-submarine warfare, but can also be used for research for search and rescue missions. The job is expected to be completed in 2020. Well, as New York State increases its number of casinos, it will also increase funding to battle gambling addiction. Licensing fees on the thousands of new slot machines and table games will be put towards state treatment and awareness programs. With $500 per slot machine and table game in 4 different casino sites, over $3 million is expected to be given to gambling treatment. Del Lago Resort and Casino in the Finger Lakes opens today, and Schenectady's Rivers Casino will open next week. Designating fees for addiction treatment was part of the deal to allow the new casinos. Well, New York State lawmakers are one step closer to raising the smoking age to 21. City area elected officials introduced a bill to match the legal drinking age instead of the current legal smoking age of 18. Health organizations like the American Lung Association and American Cancer Society applaud the legislation. 8 counties and New York City already have local laws prohibiting the sale of tobacco to people under 21. According to a report from the Lung Association, 29% of New York high school students use tobacco. Well, in Steuben County, the sheriff's office is warning people of a possible scam. Sheriff Jim Allard is warning residents to be vigilant when receiving calls by unknown numbers. This new possible scam involves an automated voice asking, "Can you hear me okay?" And if you reply yes, your response could be recorded and used to authorize charges to your bank accounts. Sheriff Allard says people should screen their calls through caller ID, and if the call is important, the caller will typically leave a voicemail. So far, there have been no reported cases of the scam locally. Well, lawyers for the man accused of killing an Ithaca College student in September of 2016 are trying to dismiss the case. According to our media partner WHCU Radio, 23-year-old Najee Green confessed to the killing in police custody, but pleaded not guilty in court. Green's lawyers accused police of arresting Green without probable cause and intimidating him into confessing. They also say the grand jury could have been flawed. Green is accused of stabbing Anthony Nazir during a fight on Cornell's campus. Green is being held in the Tompkins County Jail. Well, industrial hemp is a growing trend in New York, and with Governor Cuomo's recent expansion for research and production, it's expected to get even bigger. Cornell University is working on researching the crop as well as beginning early stages of production. Professor of Plant Breeding and Genetics Don Vyans explains there are 3 main categories of hemp: fiber, grain and oil from the grain seed, and pharmaceutical use. Fiber, for example, can have many different uses within that breed.
Automobiles, for plastics and so forth, because it has a really high strength to weight ratio. It could be used for insulation in buildings or even for building walls, like stucco type of walls for building. Be used for making paper, rope, textiles like clothing and so forth. So there's just thousands of uses.
Now, planning is currently in the works to hold the first ever industrial hemp summit in the southern tier. Cornell University is a contender for a host location. Stay with WENY News for developments around this topic. And now here's Craig Flint with a look at today's forecast. Good morning, Craig.
Alrighty, Cody, thanks a lot. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Here's a look at your weather on the web with a high today of 36. A little snow early and then clouds and intervals of sunshine, and then overnight tonight some scattered snow with a low near 20. Now, there's going to be a gusty westerly wind through the course of the day today, and that will likely persist right into Thursday and maybe even Friday. Have a look at your weekend, though. On Saturday, some pesky flakes around with a high of 27. And then on Sunday, some new light snow arrives late in the day with a high of 32. So true winter arrives as we head as early as tonight and into Thursday, because temperatures will be down into the 20s overnight and really not moving much on Thursday. So there will be some light scattered snow around first thing this morning, and then clouds and intervals of sunshine, temperatures in the 30s over the Finger Lakes. Some light snow around through the early morning, and then clouds and intervals of sunshine, highs today in the mid-30s. Here's a look at what's going on with first warning satellite Doppler radar. Again, westerly wind, so that means lake effect snow organizing. Especially and mainly to the east of Lake Ontario, but there are also some flurries trying to drift east from Lake Erie. What's going to happen is winds will go a little bit more southwesterly this afternoon, so that's why I think we should get some partial clearing, and then some colder air, which is awaiting, will start to head south as we head into the overnight tonight and through Thursday, and probably into Friday and Saturday before temperatures return to the 30s by Sunday. Let's talk about it on the 7-day forecast. So 36 today, a little snowy early, and then scattered snow showers Thursday, the high of 27. I'm gonna pop his head. Punxsutawney Phil, see what he has to say. With regards to the rest of the winter on Thursday, probably not much. Scattered snow showers Friday, a high of 25, and again, just a few pesky flakes around Saturday. Then some new light snow building in late Sunday and into early Monday. Now, as we look down the ROAD here, Tuesday, kind of a mixy system, I think, with borderline temperatures. Now, yesterday, the computer models were saying way warmer and rain. Today, they've kind of backed off on that idea. Let's just split the difference for now with snow and or rain and highs somewhere in the mid-30s. We'll keep you posted, Cody.
All right, thanks, Craig. And for the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Cody Carlson. Have a great day.